I.Roy, the legendary reggae DJ, has died. He had recently been made destitute and was sleeping rough on the streets of Spanish Town in Jamaica. In fact, a fundraising concert was being planned here in England in order to raise the necessary finance to bring him up here for urgent medical treatment. He was admitted to hospital in Jamaica on Friday the 26th of November and died the following morning. The cause of death was a hole in the heart condition and fluid on the lungs, a condition that was actually discovered here 3 years ago as a result of tests at St Thomas Hospital. And then Roy went back to Jamaica, where sadly his health deteriorated. We pay tribute to the great I.Roy on Kiss 100, and we start with his first hit.
Wow, goodness gracious! This one will give you the cream. Don't make your heart bleed. Say it one time. What eyes don't see, heart don't plead. What ears don't hear, to my heart it's no fears. Yeah! What eyes don't see, don't let your heart bleed. Never let this one give you the cream. Yeah! Shake it up and move it all over. The faster you climb, the harder you drop. Take your time till you reach the top. You better take your time till you reach the top. Yeah! Don't be like Humpy Dumpy, who sat on the wall and on the great fall. Better take your time till you reach, my friend. Hold your tongue, brother, hold your tongue. Say it again. Yeah! I tell you about it. Do what you may, say what you will, cause you are the one who really gonna pay the bill. You're the one who's gonna pay the bill. Sound safe, even chill.
In his prime, he was a phenomenal success, not only in Jamaica, but also in America, Canada, and right here in England. The Spanish Town producer Harry Moody said yesterday that I.Roy was, in his opinion, Jamaica's greatest DJ. It was with Harry Moody that I.Roy had started his professional career back in the late 60s. Harry recognized the man's talent and flair and soon had him working on his sound system in Spanish Town. It wasn't long before he took him to the studio to record that, his first release, Heart Don't Leap. He also licked the drifter rhythm.
Masculine gender, feminine gender, bound to surrender. Girl, don't you run a night. I will always be your guy, exclusively yours, as I say. Coming down with me. Real exclusive musical shock attack. Straight back on the track. Oh yeah. I know myself. Never you stand still on the ground, just keep on moving around. Don't be no clown. Keep on tapping and you're on the clapping. You find it real cool and very much alive. Say what you got to say. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Keep on coming round and think about it, brother. Real exclusive. Say that you never know. Keep on coming through the door. Yeah, yeah. The musical sensation that shakes the nation, yeah. How did you hear that? Now raise your feet and shake it, me. It's another musical treat. Now keep on spinning around. Keep your feet feet off the ground as I beg you. Aye, baby. Did you hear that? Now the musical disc from the record rock. Now my musical pleasure ain't got no measure. So I spin you yet another musical disc on my ledger to give you much pleasure. Keep on spinning as I beg you to do so. And maybe, baby, I'll keep you on the go. Now since you love it so and you want the world to know, then maybe I could give you some more. Did you hear that?
We heard it, I.Roy, we heard it.
Now the musical disc from the record rock.
From the record rock 29 years ago, the beginning of what was to become a very successful career in the music industry. Musical pleasure, drifter and heart don't leave for the Spanish town producer, Harry Moody. It's Kiss 100 and we're paying tribute to the legendary Jamaican DJ I.Roy. To say that he had a successful career is a bit of an understatement. In 1976, he signed to Richard Branson's Virgin Records, for whom he recorded 5 albums. At the height of his popularity, he was untouchable and in big demand with the top record producers on the island of Jamaica, scoring 13 massive hits in 1975 alone. An intelligent and highly articulate DJ, supremely confident on any rhythm track, to the point where you thought the rhythm had been made especially for him, which of course was rare in those days, as a DJ would usually write a rhythm which had been created for a singer. Remember, this was before rap in America. This was the origins of the music that we now call rap. This is where it all came from men like this, the great I.Roy. His topics range from literacy programs, drug pushers, war and crime and social injustice, to humorous encounters with the rival DJ Prince Jasbo. More on that later on. Here he is in 1973 for producer Gussie Clarke, discussing the merits of Jamaica's literacy program, followed by his version of the Jimmy Radway rhythm Black Cinderella that he recorded in the same year.
Wow!
Here, star, the man you might ride.
Side.
I'm on site, the man. I hear the man I play Tubby's hi-fi more time. The man sound hard, you know, star.
Yeah, well, King Tubby's I was sound a real while, me I tell you, you know, you. Yeah, you know.
I'm gonna beg the man at 10 cents, you know.
10 cents.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna buy a stick oil, you know.
But right now, I'm gonna support that, you know, but if it's food, I'm gonna give food for that. Here, sir.
I love you. Still forward more time, yeah.
Love you. This is the kind of lesson you got to learn. Standing on the corner with these wheel of the brave. A winner sees no better than the slave. I'm begging each and every day. You got to hear what I say and leave the corner and run away. A literacy program is designed to open your mind, so you can be literate and get a job and feel so fine, instead of begging on the corner every day. You hear what the brother said. Dilling dong day, do dong day. Tell ya, people of low mentality will never get around to equality. Equality and justice stands for all. We know that Satan's kingdom must fall. In a time appointed, our reign and hurt begun. I come to break oppression and set the captives free, so you got to understand. I come to rule the musical nation with justice and equality. So black man, you got to be free like a bird in a tree, and live in love and unity for I and I. Maybe you could make it if you try. It's a black man time, and it's a black man time, and it's a black man time. From the college where you get your musical knowledge, as I would say, knowledge is power. As I shower down the shower on the hour, each and every hour. Education happens to be the topic. And when I tell you this, brothers and sisters, it's terrific. As I would say, I don't mean to play you no funny trick. But if you're young and old, you got to come out and bring your walking stick.
Hold it there, R.I.P. Make we hear Brad T have to say. You want gun eye?
No eye, gun too hot for I.
Then what the man want then I?
Education for I and I.
That's what the brothers say. And you can hear them tell you each and every day. Literacy means a lot, so we can go up to be cream of the crop. Cause I would tell you this, literacy is something no one the world can resist. For the I migrate the region kept, were not detained by sudden flight, but they while their companions slept. We're turning upward through the night, and when I tell you this is gonna be alright.
The heights that great men reach and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upwards through the night. He toiled and he reaped the success that he so rightly deserves. Sound education and black man time. Commenting on the Jamaican literacy programs of the time, 1973. Kiss 100, paying tribute to I.Roy, who died last Saturday, the 27th of November. Here he is now with an ironic recording, considering the circumstances that he would eventually find himself in during his final days, forced to sleep rough on the streets of Spanish Town. It's entitled Sufferer's Psalm. It's a satirical version of Psalm 23, which he recorded upstairs at Randy's studio on North Parade, downtown Kingston, where he once ruled as the best dressed man in town with his Italian felt hats and knits ganzis and sharp shoes.
Say you got to be an arm, no need for an alarm, as I would say. Apparently here comes the sufferer's psalm, but I will tell it to you. Come on down the way. The capitalist is thy shepherd, I should always want. They make it time to lie down the sidewalks and lead a time beside insanity wanders, as I would say. They tormented thy soul, can never be bold. They leaded me the paths of starvation and victimization for their own selfish sake. And that's really no fake. Sometimes I think I got to give and take, you know. Yeah, though I walk through the fields and the factories, I obtain no labor, not even a favor. For thou art with high, the law and the staff, the oppressor. They prepare his guns and bayonets before I, in the presence of my distress. With no kind of tenderness, I got to confess as I would play. Anointed my income with taxation. My expensive running to Bulancase. And my cash disbursement is without contentment. So come on down here for the heatment is greatment in this compartment, as I will tell it to you. And surely madness and poverty strictly shall follow I, my children, all the days of my life. And I will dwell in selfish places forever and ever. So I got to be clever, to be around until the 12 of never I will play. Oh, what about peace on earth and love to all mankind, as I would say. If you're not blind, this kind of peace you got to find. So let's give thanks and praise to the Most High God of creation. For his mercy endureth forever, ever faithful, ever sure, even when you're behind the door. So in a time appointed as rain and earth begun, for we come to break oppression so the black man could understand. He come to set the captives free, let them live in love and unity. Why die? Brothers and sisters, you can really make it if you try. So once and all got to be pure and clean, to run around the red, gold and green. And brothers and sisters, you gotta live clean if you want to make the scene. For we were created by one maker, created by one hand. So whether you're black or white, each and every one is precious in your sight. So we got to love, kind of unity, we got to unite. Brothers and sisters, that can't be wrong, it got to be right. So I would say, each and every day, you gotta let some kind of love in your heart, and you will never part. So when the wicked come up and man to eat a man's flesh, they shall stumble and fall. Going who shall encamp against man?
Kiss 100. Kiss 100. Kiss London.
Some kind of problem we got in Jamaica that we all have got to face. Crime rate is rising high, and we can feel it touch the sky as I would tell it to you. The police getting scared as I would say. The soldier man getting scared too. They all are scared about the bones, I would tell you. Of the cat the people call the screw face. Screw face a very bad man. A cat you could never understand. The screw face always stand on the corner, picking up like little jacana. Screw face I carry him skank, and the screw face I carry him bucky. A wheelie till the screw face very lucky. Yeah, got to form an anti-screw face societies, I would say, where we can live in love and unity.
He wanted to form an anti-Screwface society. He loved life. The great R.I.P. and we're saluting him. A special tribute on Kiss 100. Born in 1949 in Alice Valley, St Thomas, near to Yallis in the east end of the island of Jamaica. 3 brothers and 3 sisters. His father was a humble farmer and stayed out in St Thomas when, as a teenager, R.I.P. headed for the big lights of Kingston City. He was a very talented artist. A natural flair, could draw and paint portraits. Many thought that would be his calling, but it wasn't to be. The microphone beckoned. Before he took up recording full-time, he'd been an accountant as well as operating Sounds Junior out of Spanish Town at the age of 22 before moving on to run Harry Mudi's Sound and then eventually the Big Sound. King Tubby's Hi-Fi out of Western Kingston in 1973. He was operating the set and causing roadblocks all over the place. Here he is in 1976 at King Tubby's studio, voicing for producer Bunny Lee on a haunting rhythm which he titled War and Friction.
War and fiction upon the land, and pestilence and walk the earth. And it's time to open your eyes and try to live for this what life was worth. Cause if you die, you shall eat dirt. Time to open up your eyes. It's time to realize. Wonder if the cats of the roof have got to advertise, I don't know. Open your eyes, judge your children, or you better get to blow. Everybody's gonna know. Stop fighting against each other. Stop fighting against your sister or your brother. I'm eating every day, I think of the cleaner star. Got to put on my glasses and keep my face from too much war. Too much war. But ain't your right train, then it's just your spar. What if man gonna live down and jump down or go to Venus Armor? I say live up black man. Say live up black man. Live up. See black man, live up. Till live up, till live up. Till live jolly. So black man got to live up. Gonna stop firing up your gun. Stop balling out for fire burner. See black man live up. Kinda then Trump going around. Everyday war, killing, looting. And each and every day, the same thing. But what is this? Black man, know yourself, no more war.
The mighty R.I.P.
Show down your warmer.
The DJ Godfather, as he was often called. The king of sounds and blues.
No more war.
War and Friction for producer Bonnie Lee. Here he is for Roy Cousins from the Royals and his Tamiki label with Fashion Monkey, followed by Tiger from Bengal for producer Rupi Edwards, then Live and Learn for Gussie, and Cowtown Skank, 4 in a row. R.I.P., we salute him and we remember him.
That's really deal with rival war, but I see, man, if you deal with war, you got to stay far. But if you deal with violence, you shall go down in silence. Be an abscondent or go over the fence. Until about this kind of thing called self-defense. We'll remain with no pretense. You gotta have some kind of patience, you know. And hear about this kind of thing called the monkey fashion. The monkey won't do. I don't know what to say, the monkey won't do. Don't know what to say, the monkey make me feel so blue. Oh, power to this monkey, must be some kind of body boo. Went uptown, monkey went up too. Went downtown, monkey was down there too. Standing on the corner, monkey on the corner too. Trying to light my cigarette, monkey light him too. Tell you, monkey man, got to understand this song from Saskatchewan. The kind of monkey in the jungle. Tell you the monkey got to wheelie monger. The monkey won't do. I don't know what to say. The monkey won't do. Went uptown, monkey went up too. Went to Meadowbrook, the monkey was there too. Went to Jackson, the monkey was there too. Went to Beverly Hills, the monkey was down there too. Went to R.I.P, you know, the monkey was down there too. Say the monkey won't do. Went to San Diego de la Vega, the monkey was there too. Wow, like the lineman from Wichita. Black and I'm rude, and I'm very rude as I would tell you. Smoking hot like a melting pot. Dangerous, I make no fuss like the tiger from Bengal, as I would tell it to you, baby. Hey! Africa land is the scene. And if you're gonna make the vibes, then you can't be mean. You got to hit the scene and know the meanings, I would tell you. This can sing the sign about Ethiopian land. Where I man actually come from. Hey! Believe it or not, one of these days I'm gonna migrate. Each and every one, and that would be great. We're gonna learn to communicate. So brothers and sisters, that would be great. Hey! Wake it up and shake it up, but never, never wake it up. Woof it, whiff it, laugh it, proof it. Hey! Scrub it, rub it, dub it. Hey! Is it drunk to the trunk with double attack, cause I would tell you. Like jellos, I would say. Squeeze about this kind of sound exclusively, as I would tell it to you. Baby, got to come down Ethiopia land. Where my man come from, as I would say. Going back home, I no more will I roam. I would tell it to you. There'll be no way like home, as I would tell you. Calling on the youth to set an example. Never do bad. Always do good in your neighborhood. Have you ever seen if you plant and you can't get peace, you got to be like the ones, you got to be like the bees. As I will tell you, baby, easy squeeze. So you got to live and learn. And can't learn, you got to burn. And if you burn, you will never hurt, as I would say. Officially from the sound that lead the way. Kinda chaotic society, baby. Love is no reproach. So you gotta come on out the middle of the night and light your torches. I will tell it to you. Sikumbuyu, buyu, buyu, be. Bamchuez, I would say. And flabba yabba, boo boo yabba.
Flabba yabba, live and learn. Tiger from Bengal and Fashion Monkey. Paying tribute to the late great Jamaican DJ R.I.P, who died last Saturday, the 27th of November. An outrageous character larger than life. Here he is with producer Bonnie Lee for the intro of Cowtown Skank. They were always good at intros, and an intro in those days was very important. It could sell the record before the rhythm kicked in. So what did Bonnie Lee do? They decided to reverse the car, R.I.P.'s car, up King Tubby's driveway, with King Tubby hanging out the window with the microphone to get the effect, and then the conversation as they head for Cowtown.
What Naira, what a nice car the man have.
Lion.
Jackie this 90 man, them worried why I drop some weight. What the man have power to?
This Cowtown, I'm on race right now with the dance, let me know I am.
It's so here now, I go power to there, I can't power the man, sir.
Man can just take, man.
So
Simon of a yacht now, see? Watch day. No matter if you ride.
We got that, Tubbs? Yeah, we got it, let's go.
We end up in outer space. Then you won't be around.
Recorded at King Tubby's studio, Cowtown Skank.
And it will be a big, big disgrace as I would tell it to you. Hey! Musical sound is time for you cats and countdown. Soon you got together round, don't you be no clown. You are one the king of sound of blues are putting down exclusive extraordinary sound is really round. Cause I would tell you about my limousine. You got to move around and be keen. When I'm traveling on four-wheel, you gotta be careful of your healers, I would tell you. Hey! Because I'm at the control of the wheel. The wheel ain't gonna tell you about the thing I feel. Lean over while I'm driving along. But you got to bring this musical sound, and you could never be wrong. Different, day.
So we've been to Cowtown. Let's go to the movies now. Let's go to the movies with R.I.P.
Oh, baby. Musical sound called the Cowtown Skank.
And once again, it's a screech of brakes as the jam jar screeches to a halt. Only it's a Claxton horn this time, as a very young Gussie Clarke discusses the merits of a brand new movie which has just opened downtown Kingston. Buck and the Preacher, R.I.P.
right now, brother R.I.P, what the man are you up to this highway?
Why you want to see I man as he go take in a movie, you know, Jason?
Wait, you mean the same one the Buck and the Preacher on the overview?
Yeah, I man, you said that movie there. Sure, I used to that movie the man, me I tell you, it bad.
Yeah, man, it well rain with the man forward from the Brooklyn and the New York there. I'm take it in, me I tell you. Sure.
What? I man gone here, sir?
Alright, I'm case go take it in.
Alright.
Now when you drive a cat wheel on a GXLers, I will tell you. The scene is way out easy with school and sweaters, I will tell it to you.
Well, brothers and sisters,
killing about international movie on the scene called Buck and the Preacher Man. Kind of man you got to understand as I would say. So you gotta see the show, if you gotta stay in the back row as I would tell the sound called Buck and the Preacher. Baby, really gotta make the scene believe you gotta sit in the bleacher like I tell it to you. Until you bunk on the preacher. See you bunk on the preacher. I'm rather buck with him yucky. And the preacher with him down. Tilling down down. And ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling. You hear the children sing. And ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling. Till him out in the national movie called Buck on the preacher on the scene. BBC, you got me keen, no be no jello, be no willy, no witness here, man. We call Machino Willy if you're not a teen. So baby, got to take in the movie, man, that's for sure. Gotta pay your way and keep on coming through the doors. That will give a little bit more. A movie called A Buck on the Preacher Man. I see a bucky. A buck was very lucky, you know. Henny luck, a good luck. Tell about the brother called Buck on the Preacher Man. I see a buck on the preacher. I see the children, a buck on the preacher. I said a buck with the bucky. And then a buck with him down. A ding dong, ding dong. A ding dong, ding dong. A ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling. It's kind of movie that's how we the winners I will tell you. Come and know your Miko when you dance. What's that, bro? Well, you want to see me a forward go for scary, go look on the movie that when them call Casino of Gold with Cleopatra Jones and all star. And you say it's bad, you know.
That time man sight up, you know, man. I might have stepped forward, you know.
Who are going to make that move then now here, sir? Highway. Wow, sweet like a chocolate bar. See this black sister ain't from Zanzibar. Cleopatra Jones, her name. Grant you game, Cleo. Yeah, walk you down the alley. Rasta, you don't smoke the valley, say. This cat can walk you down the alley. Even when you're underneath your galley, say. Clean this black private eye. And tell you this, I don't tell you no lie. The cleanest little black private eye. This little sister tell you no lie. Some of them a holler, some a ball. Some of them a holler, some a ball. Some of them a holler, some a ball. Keep them standing tall, you got to be on the ball, say. She will hit you like a creek and a whole lot of lake. She kick you like a brick and to really make you sick. Till in the sky, she's like a black bullet, yeah. Patrick Jones.
All About Cleopatra Jones, produced by Jackie Brown, The Black Bullet. There you go. I.Roy with Buck the Preacher before that. And now here he is from producer Glenn Brown. And a track called Brother Toby is a movie from London.
Brother Tobias. Say, senor, si. Signor Caballero, don't you know that Brother Tobias, Brother Elias love plenty mucho rino and garlic in his soup, eh? Till about the brothers, I would say. Brother Tobias says I would tell you. Cause you have the brother called Elias. Brother Mudidly, the Rubal and Dias says I would say. The movie you got to see when it come on down Jamaica way. It's kind of movie we did terrific and shocking. Very relaxing as I would say. Brother Tobias and Elias. Brother better than Rubal and Dias as I would say. Until you bounce. Brother Tobias and Elias. Have two brothers more deadly than Rubal and Dias. So baby, I would tell it to you. This kind of movie so great. Really no fake movie God want to take. Coming down Jamaica ways, I would tell you got to take a break. Mexican movies I would say. A movie will keep you on the go. Don't see brothers and sisters that you never know. A movie called Brother Brother Tobias and Elias, as I would say. Moving more deadly than the sting of Alcatraz. Moving more deadly than across the Pacific, as I would say. If you come down with me, and it's still no matter what we ever say. Mama got to come down there, and daddy got to come down there. Little picky got to come down there.
What next, oh God? Why you always just come from the place and named Scary? Why them say black movie is the thing now and I just say too wicked movie? What? Cha, I think called what? What Stocks and Superfly? You're a man, you race. You want to see this one with your Melinda. Man, she's cool and she's nobody's fool. And her name is Melinda. I'm black with a big flame and I'm the Karachi King. Calvin Lockhart's my name, alias Frankie J. Parker. Yeah. The way you cats and kittens, this is your Frankie J. Parker show. I'm black and I'm rude and I'm very rude. I'm none and void and I'm painted with plastic. So for the next hour, ladies and gentlemen, you better lock your daughters and your wives indoors, because Frankie J is passing your way for sure. Frankie J in the morning, Frankie J in the evening, Frankie J for jive time, Frankie J and the outline, Frankie J with his bad set. And even Aristotle comes first. Frankie J, quench your musical thirst. Yeah. So I walk into this joint, you know, and I saw this girl, so I say, baby, your eyes have been following me all over this joint. So she says to me, maybe it's because you walk. Well, I say, baby, you're a freak for a funny walk. Yeah. So I take her to the spot, you know. This cat said, I saw this guy came up to me with his hands stuck in his back.
Freak for a funny walker. There you go. At the Movies with I.Roy, Frankie J and Melinda. Brother Tobias is a movie from London, The Black Bullet and Buck and the Preacher. Paying tribute to I.Roy. The explicit in your sort of face sexual references included into today's reggae and rap were too upfront for I.Roy's style, and you'll hear that in just a moment. He preferred innuendo. We've got welding next on our tribute to I.Roy.
Reggae-maticals session.
But I want to knock down my door this time of the morning when I man just catch my post snaps. About see ya.
Me black farm come to get my welding done.
Alright, how are you, sister? Step forward, yeah. I scored into the fields. Now, sister love, you got to wait until I have my meat, yeah. Yeah. Welding, now where the young girl want. Welding, yeah. Welding, now where the young girl want. Welding. And all around Jamaica, when you can hear them talking about them soda winners, I would say. My man say, welding, now where the young girl want. Welding. And I kinda like my Hanseline touch. I can make them young girl move like a roach. Yeah. And give them soda win. Soda winner where the whole lady want. Soda winner. Yeah. Soda winner where the whole woman want. Soda winner. I man see welding now where the damsel want welding. Are you the mountain, the green of the grass? The blacker the girl, the sweeter her. Welding now welding. So the wind blows and kinda how the story goes. Stop poking your nose. For kinda take all my water hose and put you in a dose. Before I get my gates closed, I tell you, yeah. I see I have a little teapot. See, this one is tall and stout. And if you hold on to the handle, then baby girl, I I will hold on to the spout. But I got the music and I count to get you out without no doubt to say, yeah. Way down in the hills and the valleys where the children used to play. That's what the brother got to see by the sound to lead the way. So whenever you got some problem, yeah, come on down and check I. Take all them clothes and all them modes. Oh baby, gonna put you to a dose and tell ya, yeah. Call and I. Tick tock, tick tock, goes the clock.
Teapots and welding. Tongue-in-cheek stuff from the great R.I.P. We're paying tribute to him. In 1983, I had the opportunity to interview him for the first time, and I asked him about the rivalry between him and Prince Jasbo, which would prove to be highly entertaining both on record and off record. Rivalry between artists was not new in reggae. Remember the Prince Buster Derek Morgan saga, and in more recent times the rivalry between Bounty Killer and Beanie Man, but nothing came close to I.Roy versus Prince Jasbo. I asked him how it had all started.
Well, it all started when George from Monica Records at 1553 Eglinton Avenue, Toronto West in Canada, came to Jamaica, you know. He's a producer and him run one of the biggest record shop in Canada, Black Shop. And he wanted some singles. He wanted one from me and one from Jasbo. So we go around by King Tubby's Studio, 18 Jomali Avenue in the Penal Road vicinity there. And we're in Tubby City and Bonnie Lee, as the producer, we have the rhythm them now. We make Jasper go in the studio first for the film track. But Jasper in the studio about an hour and a half, that's everybody a laugh, like them dung a walk. A murder, I tell you. Couldn't get the lyrics right. Him couldn't get, him couldn't get the feel. So Strike Ali said, no, well, I'm just come out of the studio, make I go do him tune, man. Because it come like a joke, you come for joke out this thing, because, Jamaica studio time, our studio time is money, And studios are paid by the hour. Anyway, I go into the studio now and say, Tubby, roll the tape. True, I'm on shape and everything there. And you want to see now? Tubby, roll the tape. And I just open my mouth and say, well, Prince Jasbo, if you was a jukebox, I wouldn't put a dime in your slot. Move out of the way.
Give us to the dirt, yeah. I ain't ready to tell them my name is ain't no Freddy. Yeah. Cause I'm going steady. And I don't want to trouble the gong on ya. Why, Freddy, how will I tell you? You are my girl, you're gonna wheel around until it to the whole wide world. See you coming down my baby, little come my sister call me, yeah. Jasper, do you hate I? Or do you wanna fly way down to the sky? But when it's you with you, boy, you're gonna tell me goodbye. And never you look so shy, yeah. Come on, we down there. Jasper, man, if you was a jukebox, and I wouldn't put the time into your slot until you say rewound.
Good morning. I have a summons here for Princess Jasper from Alligator Pond, Crocodile Avenue. Do any of you dread know him?
Yes, Roots. She live by the wing there in our old shop.
Yes, she really live over there, so. Mr. R.I.P. in Babylon. Oh.
Jasper, wake up. Look like we have a kick down the door,
Jasper, Jimmy, come. Jimmy, come, Jasper, look out. Set up yourself.
Sit down yourself, Jasper, sit down yourself, eh. I said, sit down yourself, Jasper. I man say you fi sit down yourself. I said, fi sit down yourself, Jasper. I man say you fi sit down yourself.
Look how you fall a trically, get yourself in a trap. Now you're bound to get flopped. Look how you fall a strikely and find yourself in a trap. Now you're bound to get flopped. Can't like you should be a member of the Cavity Fighters Club. Why you brush and now pick your teeth and really want to scrub? See you got to move and groove when I play this number till the daddy come down there. When I'm through with Jasbo chest, not even ice water it will be allowed to digest. I said if you set down yourself, I said if you set down yourself, Said if you set down yourself, Jasbo, man, if you set down yourself. Downbeat was the man who put you on your feet, and the other day you came to this shop in Spain town. With a whole heap American dollar, they was pure counterfeit. The bossy Jasmo cool off the heat.
You want to see now, J-Youth, big youth. I do a tune, White Shepherd, and Jasmo going to the studio now and they done a listen big youth tune. Before J-Youth tune come out the street, Jasmo make a tune or White Shepherd with the same lyrics in a J-Youth one. So him not come town now because at that time him live out in a Cockburn pen, not like a big pen. This time now him come down, not parade, Randy's man and profile and come in a Randy's with them basket with them record them. And Lego Beast go see, but them time the Lego did never them amongst Gregory with them amongst J-Youth. One lick with a buckle and just for drop flat on their moving van. Head bust up and all them thing and when the people them see that now once the van run over him and Jasbo get up, it's like a race horse. When they move off, a jump a hurdle and run past the drugstore when him Kincaid and me just make a tune them run past Kincaid and couldn't get no first aid, them get liquid and grenade.
That's what the man with a majestic, I crash it up high.
Not. Why you're a tune with the eye, Jasbo call the eye, boy.
What?
Yeah, you know. But if a man call the man a boy, that mean the man is a fella, you know see it, and a fella is a flea.
That's why I'm free. I'm not parade the other day. Run past Kincaid, him couldn't get no first aid. This incident happened at North Parade. Him run past Kincaid, him couldn't get no first aid.
Just want to get to that. What a serious thing.
A fellow is a flea, that's why you got to flee. Prince Jasbo and go right down on your knee. A fellow is a flea, Prince Jasbo, you got to flee. Leave my lyrics, you like a bumblebee. You have to run, you have to run. Spars Kincaid, you couldn't get no first aid. The dread clapping. Ah, boy, a serious thing. I once told you if you was a jukebox, I wouldn't put a dime in your slot. But I kinda mean that, so you got to look at that. But Prince Jasbo, if I was ugly like you, boo, I would have hang up me head and things to an after it. You have to run, you have to run, you have to run until this to your son. You have to run, Jasbo, you have to run. You have to run until you tumble down. Bongo. Boo boo. I see what you step, little boy, get him. Cause I really got the pep, and I could never fade away. So Prince John is sending out a message of peace to the big city like London town and New York City, as I would say. Lights are horizontal, blazing in the highway. Got to be some kind of man to understand it, I would tell you. Got to be careful not to push your manners, I would say. Got to be careful of the runner, man. Careless bag. Got to turn your lights down low, brothers and sisters. Got to look at yourself and steal the gold. Can't tell about the guy named Frank, cause I won't tell you he was a crime. to lock, I tell you. When you come a habit to the weed, then indeed you got to be in the bundle. Some kind of cat will put you in the bundles, I would tell it to you. When you in the bundle, then you in a lot of trouble. Baby, when I tell you, you got to be on the double like I said. Keep to it from the keep to each and every one, you got to move around and play. Be careful of your mentality.
Warning of the dangers of drug abuse. The legendary Jamaican recording artist R.I.P, who died on Saturday the 27th of November. Admitted to hospital on Friday evening in Jamaica. The hole in the heart condition had worsened and the fluid on the lungs was too much, and he gave up the fight, having been made destitute and sleeping rough on the streets of Spanish Town. Life drew him a rough card at the end. But when he was on top, he ruled predominant. One of the great characters of reggae music. A prolific output, as you've heard over the last hour. We close our tribute to I.Roy with a terrific recording that he made for Channel 1 Records in memory of a DJ legend. Kiss 100 plays Roots Man.
Black man, you got to behave yourself or you may get kicked off the shelf. And you got no one to blame but yourself, not the dread, yeah.
You seeks of only vanity and no love for humanity.
Roots man, you got to forward on, I tell you, yeah. Forward on, roots man, forward on. Yeah, from dawn till dawn. Come on down and blow your horn and pop your corn, I tell you. Well, only the strong survive, as the man said. And only the fittest have the fit shall stand in this judgment. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you words are passing free. That's why you got to join this jubilee until you come on down, Beverly.
And the little that the poor man got.